Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady have teamed up with the NFL to make a commercial about how hate is bad. And their point about hate, it's a pretty provocative point. Their point is that hate, well, it's just that. Hate is bad. It's actually bad. It's not good, you see. They're against hate. But all you people that are big fans of hate, they're not fans of it. They are not fans. And neither is the NFL. And so the NFL made this commercial with Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg. Let's watch.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
Wow. Stand up to hate. Says it right there. Very brave. Can I say, first of all, why is Snoop Dogg the most prominent and visible human on planet Earth? Snoop Dogg is everywhere. He's the closest a human can be to omnipresence. And I really don't get it. I feel like Hollywood, the media, professional sports, government, they're all conspiring together to shove Snoop Dogg in our faces. There's a huge, secretive Illuminati conspiracy that all centers around Snoop Dogg somehow. It all comes down to Snoop Dogg. The most powerful forces on earth are involved in a dark conspiracy to make us like Snoop Dogg. That's it. They're all meeting in their dark, smoky rooms and whispering, and you're wondering, like, what do they want to do? Do they have plans to conquer the world, to brainwash all of us, to release another COVID virus? I mean, yeah, all that, but why? I mean, the reason behind all of it is just to make us like Snoop Dogg. That's it. What does Snoop Dogg even do? What does he do? What's his 9 to 5 like? Can someone explain? When was the last time Snoop Dogg had a hit song? When was the last time you heard a Snoop Dogg song? A new one? Snoop Dogg has had, and this is probably going to be shocking to you because he's everywhere. You would assume that this guy has 75 number one hits. This guy has had 2 hits his whole career. He's 89 years old now and looks it, by the way. He's been on the scene for decades. He's had 2 hits. He had a hit in like 1992 called Gin and Juice. You know, that's a banger, as the kids would say. Let's be honest about it. And then there was Drop It Like It's Hot in 2004. And so that's 2 in the span of about 12 or 13 years. And none ever again, ever. Not a single one besides those 2. And 20 years, it's been 20 years since his last hit, and he's now more famous than he's ever been for doing nothing. I don't understand it. You're not allowed to have a commercial without Snoop Dogg in it. It's like an FCC regulation. Verizon tried to have one commercial without Snoop Dogg 2 years ago. They got fined $80 billion. That actually happened. Look it up. What were we talking about? Right. Okay. Well, we got to stop hate. That's what we should be talking about. The Snoop Dogg thing that's a whole monologue right there, because we need to get to the bottom of that. I need to understand. Does he even have a great personality? What is it about him? Being a husband, father, host of my own show means life never slows down. Imagine trying to eat 31 different fruits and vegetables every day. Sounds miserable and time-consuming. But with Balance of Nature fruits and veggies, there's never been a more convenient dietary supplement to ensure that you get a wide variety of fruits and vegetables every day with 31 different whole fruits and vegetable ingredients. Balance of Nature takes fruits and vegetables and they freeze-dry them, turn them into a powder, and then put them in a capsule. You take your fruit and veggie capsules every day. Your body knows what to do with them. Go to balanceofnature.com. Use promo code Walsh for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer. Plus, get a free bottle of fiber and spice. That's balanceofnature.com, promo code Walsh. But anyway, so we got to stop hate. And needless to say, ending hate is the most meaningless campaign you could ever launch. It means nothing. stand up to hate. Okay? What does that mean, actually? How do I stand up to it? By saying that hate is bad? All right, well, after that's done, then, like, what's next? And also, is hate actually bad? This slogan on the screen, if you didn't see it listening to the audio podcast, there's a slogan came on the screen. It said, stand up to all hate. All hate. Really? Well, what does hate mean? Hate is an intense dislike or a strong disgust towards something or someone. That's hate. Really, hate means a desire to see something destroyed. If love is a desire to, is to will the good of the other, if that's what love is, then it stands to reason that hate is basically to will the destruction of another. And so my question is there nothing that should make us feel disgust? Is there nothing that we should want to see destroyed? What about drug cartels? Can we hate them? Can we want them to be destroyed? What about child abusers? Can we have a strong disgust and disdain for them? What about white supremacists? The 3 white supremacists in the world, are we allowed to hate? Because I'm pretty sure, I bet you the NFL and Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady would say, oh yeah, well, but not all hate. Stand up to all hate except those 3. You hate the hell out of them. They should, but everyone else don't hate. So, and this is not just semantics. I mean, standing up to hate, being against hate, isn't just dumb because it's meaningless, but it's also dumb because it's not correct. It's not the correct way to live. Hate itself is not an objectively bad thing. We should hate things that are deserving of hate, and we should not hate things that are not deserving of it. I mean, that is the message. And hate is a part of love, right? You can't actually love without hating, because to love someone is to hate what threatens and harms that person. That's what loving means. So hate and love are basically 2 sides of the same coin. What happens, the problem is when the coin gets flipped upside down. It's when it gets inverted. It's when you're hating what you should love and loving what you should hate. That is the problem. But I think that message is, I guess, a little bit too subtle and nuanced for the great philosopher Snoop Dogg. And so we end up with this instead. Thanks for checking out this video. If you'd like to listen to my full podcast on the go, you can check out The Matt Walsh Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.